What's going on, guys? Once again, things are not going as planned. This is like, I got bees attacking me. I got bees attacking me today, and I haven't caught any fish yet. It's my second time out, not doing too well. Had a good game plan this morning, and then I had some schooling fish behind me. Of course, I had to mess around with them, and didn't get bit, wasted too much time. One of the reasons, though, I didn't get bit was this spinnerbait, this V&M spinnerbait. I cannot get it to run true. I throw it out, all it's wanting to do is roll. And I ended up putting a trailer on the back. I had the 4.5 Biospawn plasma tail on the back, but there's no bait keeper on the spinnerbait, so I was using a larger size bait button to hold it on, which worked out well. I thought maybe that would kind of keel the bait, keep it running true. It still rolled, so then I pulled off the back, I guess the longer part of the skirt, the trailer part, and I added one of those, it's a clamshell weight. It's got the rubber insert. I took out the rubber insert and just smashed that on the shank of the hook. It's helped out a little bit, but if you don't reel it at like the right speed, all it wants to do is roll on you. So I'm not having much luck with this. I haven't been out really at a good time yet to throw that popper to get a topwater bite. The square bill, I'm not really a big fan of that either, to be honest. It's taking on water, and the rock banks that I'm hitting with it are covered in leaves, so that ain't helping out either. But yeah, this thing's taking on water, so. But it is what it is. Seems like it's a typical day for fishing for me lately. But I'm gonna fish here a few more hours, and tomorrow I'm gonna try and maybe find another place, maybe go hit up a farm pond. I was at a farm pond the other day, and where I was at last month with that mat, it's worse now than it ever was. So with all the treble hook baits with the popper and that, drop shot and all that stuff, I'm not even gonna bother going back there. So I'll see what else I can find. Just wanted to give you guys a little update. That's what's going on. I can see schooling fish out here right now, so I may go chase them around a little bit, put that popper on, see if I can catch one or two. But that's it for now, guys. Get back to you hopefully with some fish, some longer fish. Well, guys, just pulled out of the lake, and I zeroed on the MTB baits. I mean, no luck at all. And like I told you guys earlier, I had issues with that spinnerbait from the first cast. I'm not sure why it kept rolling. You know, I've had them roll before, you know, if they're out of line. But this one was in line. I had issues just from the first cast, and you know, pretty much most of the retrieve, it would just roll. But once in a while, if you found that right speed, it would run true for a little bit, but then it would roll. And that weight to the hook shank helped out a little bit, but still ain't sure why they kept rolling on me like that. But obviously, I didn't catch anything on that. The KJ crank, like I said earlier, that was taking on water, and when it would just kill the action of the bait. Plus, all the banks that I was fishing were loaded full of leaves, and you know, it's pretty much impossible to fish a square bill with the leaves. You know, once it grabs a hook, again, just kills the action. So, nothing there. Had the drop shot tied on for a little bit, broke that off, and no luck on the popper. And I didn't even try the Dahlberg black and crayfish yet. So, but did a little more exploring on the lake. The north end appears to be turning over. The south end, where I was fishing mostly, a lot of the duck hunters already got a bunch of their ducks out, so that was nice. But you know, I fish this lake long enough to know, you know, when it's about done with the good fishing for the year, and it's about there. You know, the weed line or weed edge around the lake is about dead. Like I said, a lot of the ducks are already out, and the lake just has that dead look to it. You know, there was active fish there. You know, I had no luck catching them. You know, there were a lot of schooling fish, but no luck, man. So I don't know. So tomorrow, I'm off tomorrow. I'm gonna try and go to maybe a little farm pond or golf course lake, something, just to try and get 5 bites. I'm no longer looking for big fish. I'm just looking to complete the slam. So I'm not sure how many more days I'll be able to do this slam of the year, so I'm just going tomorrow where I think I can catch 5 fish, no matter the size, just to say I completed it. Like I said, no longer looking for those big fish. So anyways, guys, that is it. That's the update for you, and I will get back to you guys tomorrow, hopefully with some fish. Well, after catching about 12 this size, I'm thinking it's about the average size here. So we're gonna measure this one up. It's like another 12-incher. Little joker. You little joker, look at this. I don't know if you're even gonna make 12 inches. Lips touching, hair over 12. Hair over 12. Release. He's gone. That was on the V&M spinnerbait. Dobbin Savvy 703. Type R 6'3", 17 pound Suffolk Siege. On the KJ crank. Got a bunch of mud on them too, man. A little better. Might go 13 and a half. I'm gonna rinse him off real fast. He's full of mud. Be right back. All right, guys, let's see if this guy goes 13 maybe. Don't you jump around, dude. Lips touching. Looks like we got 14 and a quarter. Get the release. And that was on now you guys can see a little better. That was on the KJ crank. Dobbin's Champion 705 CB. It's a Zillion 6'3", 14 pound Suffolk Siege. Alright guys, on the road again. Heading back out to the farm ponds. Where I usually go, the one that's got that mat on there. Hopefully that mat's gone by now, but if not, there's two other ponds on that property, so I'll hit one of those. But I still got to catch a fish on the drop shot, which so far I've caught a few nice bluegill on that drop shot and a big turtle, but no bass yet. So hopefully I can get a bass on the drop shot. I got that clacking crayfish and the popper. So hopefully I get back to you guys with some fish. Right here. That's a good one, dude. That's a 2.
Yeah.
That's a good one there, dude. That's 2 easy.
Hey, I didn't have my GoPro on. Hold on. Hold on. Look at a fat thing.
I actually caught that, put it on your hook.
Yeah.
You had no,
Yeah.
you had a video of that.
Yeah. Here, should we measure it? Do you want to put it on yours so you can get it for the slam? You sure?
I don't want that joker bass. Why am I putting that in there?
Big old belly on him.
That's a good sign, though.
Yep.
Too deep to take that rough shallow.
All right, here I want to help you out a little bit. That's bigger than yours. Oh, who's got the bigger fish now? You know, when I start talking smack to me, you start catching them. So I'm trying to help you out.
That's what I was saying. That's what you thought. You put your own foot in your mouth.
But I'm trying to help you win. Trying to help you get the big fish so you get points, right? That's what you want.
I ain't worried about it.
I only heard from Ferguson the other day.
Did you? Yeah.
He's making me a couple more FedEx lanyards.
It was pretty cool that somebody sent him a message that they seen my video playing at Bass Pro in Florida.
Oh yeah, well that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I heard about it. I just never believed it. It was just pretty cool that somebody seen it, sent him a message asking to buy a lanyard. You know. That's fish.
You got one?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Don't you come on.
Oh!
Dude, that was a good fish.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Get one?
I'm measuring him. I don't even care. He's going on the board.
Biggest one that you caught so far.
You want to grab that camera for me?
Camera.
I want to measure him. I got the camera right here. So I can measure him. It's on the drop shot. Just touching. A 12 1/4. Well guys, I just left the farm pond. As you guys seen, I only measured in, one more bass. Not big enough to do any damage in this tournament, so 3 jokers is what I ended up with. I struck out on the clacking crayfish and that popper. No hits on either one of those baits. I did have a 3-pounder on the drop shot. We took a little John boat out on the bigger pond out there, me and one of my buddies. I did have that 3-pounder on that I lost at the boat. But other than that, I caught some smaller bass, some more bluegill, but nothing bigger to measure. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to vote for me if I'm your favorite. I don't blame you one bit if you don't. It was a pretty tough month, but it is what it is. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.